The challenges. What are some of the challenges when you are working on the rig or on a sailing vessel?
The challenges are there, but the only motivation is the money. But when we go outside, we meet new people, we go for sightseeing, we go to the bars, sit down, drink something small, look at the beautiful girls, and then we come back very happy.
So
I think the rig has the best kitchen, if you ask me. It's a 7-star kitchen, and safety-wise, it's first class. A rig is used to drill oil offshore. We have rigs
onshore
also. That's a land drilling. But when it comes to sea drilling, you need rigs to drill.
Hello, welcome to an exciting episode of Potbelly TV. Today we are going to give you a taste of adventure of a life of a chef who works on the rig. He's going to tell us what happens on the rig as a chef, the life-threatening experience he goes through working on the ship. He's going to give us the qualification, how much they get paid working as a chef on the ship. Stay tuned, don't change the channel. We'll be talking to Nana Osufimpo, the chef. Eric, so Nana, how do you become a chef?
Becoming a chef was not part of my whole life, but it was through a motivation from a friend when I went to Accra Polytechnic. Yes, my dream was to become a banquet manager or like an F&B manager. But a guy met me and was like, like your strength is in the kitchen, so I think when you become a chef, that will be better. So we started working from there. He also had a small company, so we started making orders and other stuff for people. And I became very interested after school. So after school, I took it from there. And then I became a chef.
So your inspiration comes from your colleague who introduced you?
Yes.
So how did the journey begin? Is it right from the restaurant then, or somebody introduced you to?
Yes, someone introduced me. I think when you are doing hospitality, they have the 4 main parts of the hospitality that you learn in school. You have the front office, you have the housekeeping, you have the F&B, and you have the food production.
Okay.
So after school, in your third year, you are going to be doing the 3 management in all. So you are going to decide which one you want to pursue after school. So through my friend's initiative, I started pursuing the food production.
Okay.
So we started making orders and other stuff for weddings, programs, events. That same friend introduced me to Offshore catering. So I started from there.
So it means that a chef can work whether on sea or on land, anywhere?
Yes. Because all those people need to eat. So far as they are not on land, they can also eat, because even with the mining areas, they are remote, but they still need to eat. So they have chefs on site for them.
Okay, but do you need a certificate to become a chef?
Yes, need.
Is it a professional certificate or?
It's a professional certificate. I went to Accra Polytechnic. I have HND in hotel catering and institutional management. Yes, but getting the certificate only is not the deal.
Okay.
You have to have passion for whatever you are doing. But when you don't have the passion, it's like you are just playing. Yeah. But I didn't do catering or let's say home economics when I was in the secondary school. I was a general art student, but with hard work, determination, and then the passion I had for the job, I have to divert and then become a chef.
Wow. Yes. So take us on a typical day like with a chef on a rig. So let's say, what was your first day when you were being told you'll be a chef on a rig? How was the feeling?
Yeah, the feeling was good because it's something I wanted to do. But I worked a little bit with Holiday Inn Hotel, so I had that experience already. So working on a rig, it was good, but I was also scared because I know it was going to be only white people, because in the hotels, people come in, our Ghanaians will come and then eat and go. So for that one, we are mastered in that craft. But on the rig, we have a lot of white people, and then all those dishes we learned it in school, we don't put it into practice.
Yeah.
So it was hard, but with the help of the chefs I went to meet, they were able to coach me, help me, and here and there, and then I survived it.
Okay, so what was the difference like? With you said you work with Holiday Inn.
Yes.
That was mainland,
Yes.
and you're working on the rig. What was the difference?
There wasn't so much difference, but I think the rig has the best kitchen. If you ask me, it's a 7-star kitchen, and safety-wise, it's first class.
Can you describe a 7-star kitchen?
Yes. When we were in school, we learned a lot about the theory of the machines that we have. Let's say the conventional oven, the cooking range, blast chiller, freezer, walk-in freezers, and all. But when you're on the rig, you are going to see those things with your eye, not to see the pictures in the book. And then you are going to see maybe there's a head chef, there's the assistant head chef, there's a salad. Like they have the sections. It is just like the hotel, but the kitchen is good. Fully air-conditioned kitchen. And then you don't feel the heat. That is why I enjoyed working there.
So now with the layman, let me go to the layman's understanding. With the rig, you are just at one position.
Yes.
Right? Or with the sailing vessel, you are moving.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Because the moving, does it move the kitchen about? Is there any shaking?
Okay, let's take it from this side. With the rigs, maybe people might not know what a rig is.
Yeah.
Yes. A rig is used to drill oil offshore. We have rigs onshore also. That's a land drilling. But when it comes to sea drilling, you need rigs to drill. And then we have about 150, 180 people on the rig who live there.
Okay.
Yeah, so they will need somebody to cook for them. Yes, onshore and offshore. Yes, but the rig is offshore.
Yes.
And then that's the drilling and completion offshore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's stationed at one place.
Yeah.
It moves, but then when it's done drilling before it moves.
Okay.
But you don't feel the pitching and then the
Okay.
rolling. No, it uses thrusters, so it has the stability.
Okay.
So it's just like we are living here. You don't feel anything.
Okay.
The only thing is to go outside and see that I'm on sea.
Okay.
Yes, that's the only thing. But with the sailing vessels, it's moved from country to country, and then the only enjoyment inside is that you are paid to enjoy, to travel from one country to the other country. Yes, but the disadvantage is that you are going to miss your family also at home.
Yeah. So I was about to ask. So the challenges. What are some of the challenges when you are working on the rig or on a sailing vessel?
The challenges are there, but the only motivation is the money. But the challenges there, they are there because I quite remember when we were on the rig, one time we had a serious emergency.
Okay.
Yeah, there was drilling going on, and then hydroelectric gas came up. And those gases, when you inhale, within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you die. Yeah, so we have to be outside for like 5 hours to get everything suppressed before we have to go back to work. So the dangers are that when there is fire explosion and all that, there is no fire service to quench them. We, the personnel on the rig, are going to quench that fire. Or you have no option than to fall into the sea, and then either you die or you survive. So that's how it is.
But are there people trained to handle this kind of challenges?
Everybody is trained. Everybody on the ship is trained. So before you work on a rig, you need to be trained on all those things before you can go. So you need a certification.
Okay.
Aside your school certificate, you need to go to the Ghana Maritime University to do certificates. With a rig, you need a boat set. And then with the sailing vessels, you need your mandatories to do those jobs. So they will train you in first aid and then PSSR, the other courses that you need to do to swimming and all that, how to survive it before you can work on the ship or whatever.
How long does the training take?
With the one for the rigs, it takes 3 days. But for the sailing vessels, it will take you roughly 1 month. Yes.
Okay, so when you are on the rig, Do you sometimes miss your family home?
You will. It's something. It's natural. It's natural because we are taking peanuts and then we are missing our family. How much more the captains who are taking the bigger part of the thing? Everybody who misses the family.
So how do you communicate with them?
Oh,
Is it by letters or something?
We have a global village, and then there are good internet on the ships and then the rigs.
Okay.
So you can communicate to you can communicate to your family via video calls and then other stuff. WhatsApp, video calls, Telegram. Once you have internet.
Okay. So now let's come to your crafts. So take us through a typical day. Some of the meals you prepare for the crew.
Okay. With the rigs, we have a canvas before we have a head chef.
Okay.
So the canvas prepares our menu.
Okay.
Yes, standard menu. He prepares it, brings it to us, the chefs go through it, and then we see if maybe we have those things in our stores. If we don't have, maybe we make corrections that, or maybe we don't have this thing, so we need to change them.
Okay.
So we have a weekly menus. So when the menu comes out, we look on those menus and then perform our duties.
So a typical day like breakfast, is it the same cocoa and those things that we have?
No. With the rigs, it's a full English breakfast. Okay. Yes, you will enjoy it, and I wish you were on the ship with us.
So no what your fufu or something?
Oh, when it depends on where your rig is.
Okay.
When it's in Ghana, you need to provide a local dish because it's part of the MLC law. They need to get all those things.
Okay.
Yes, but when you're outside Ghana and then you are not getting those stuffs, and then your crew are not Ghanaians, you have to prepare European dishes for them. So that's how it works.
Okay, so now let's just focus on the oil rigs. How do you manage supplies?
With the oil rig, from the beginning, I said we have a 7-star kitchen.
Okay.
And managing supplies, you need to get your walk-in freezers and then your walk-in chillers. So sometimes we have maybe 4 or 5 walk-in fridges in the oil rig. So supplies are done every 2 weeks when you are on the oil rig. And then we have a canvas, that's the boss who checks. We don't have this, we have this. And then they make a requisition sent to the onshore office. The onshore office supplies all those items to be used for a period of time. Yes, so, when it comes to food, we have perishables and non-perishables. So it's done 2 weeks just to make everything look fresh on the ship, on the oil rig.
Okay.
Yes.
So now with the sailing vessels, is it the same way?
The sailing vessels are the same way, but the sailing vessels, you don't have a canvas.
Okay.
That you, the chef, you have to combine the two. The job of a canvas and then your own job to it. So you are going to do the paperwork for food supplies, your requisition, your stock keeping and everything, and add cooking as well to it. Yes, but normally with the sailing vessels, we have up to about 24 people. So it doesn't make it so difficult. Yes, so supplies are made monthly.
Okay.
Yes, but with the non-perishables, maybe when we have a long sailing, maybe 23 1 month, when perishable gets finished, we don't supply unless we get to the country of the next country of port of call, then we can make supplies. Yes, but with the sailing vessels, supplies are done monthly. Sometimes when we have the next port of call in maybe 2 weeks, we can also take maybe fresh items and then add to our supplies. So you, the chef, need to manage those things. So we have a system that we use that's called the feeding rate. So before you can manage your stocks and all that, you need to check your feeding rate as well. Maybe you have 24 people and one person eats a day for like $15. Yeah, so you, the chef, need to calculate around that $15 to manage the things for like 1 month to get another supply. So with your experience making the supplies, you don't make exactly 1 month supply. You need to get like 45 days or 2 months supply. But those are for the non-perishables. Let's say the meats and the dry provisions. Yes, but with the perishables, 21 days, it's empty. So you need to make another one. That's how.
So with the answer you gave, with the chef and the combo, are they taking the same pay? Would you be taking the same? Like I'm using the two, comparing the two, with the oil rig and the sailing vessels. You being here, you on the rig, you have somebody supporting you, but you being on the sailing vessel, you are working at the two works. Are they paid the same?
No, they are not the same because with the oil rig, the numbers are large.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't combine two jobs together.
Okay.
But you have like 180 people. Yes, it's like running a whole institution.
Okay.
Yes, but with the sailing vessels, you are 24, including you, the chef yourself. So you can manage the boat paperwork and then the cooking as well. But you have an assistant. You have a messman.
Okay.
Yes, who assists you on the rig, on the ship. But with the rig, we have lots of cooks and then lots of messmen like stewards who are helping in preparation of food. It's a big kitchen.
Okay.
Yes, with the rig, it's a very big kitchen. And like I forgotten, on the rigs, it's 24 hours work. Yes, both in the kitchen. Every sector on the rig is 24 hours. So the kitchen also works for 24 hours. And everybody on the rig works for 12 hours.
Okay.
Yes, so as a kitchen. So you work for 12 hours, 7 to 7 in the evening. First, the morning crew are done, you go and sleep. And then 7 in the evening to 7 o'clock in the morning, the second crew come and then they go to sleep. But with the sailing vessels, it's just 6 hours, or some work 6 hours, some work 8 hours, and then some work for 12 hours on the sailing vessel. So that's the difference.
Okay. Then let's talk about pay. So are you being paid? Is there a tabletop pay or it passes through your account?
No. It's gonna be a tabletop pay because all these jobs are guided by big organizations like MLC.
Okay.
Yeah, so it can be a tabletop pay. You are being paid anytime you are at sea working. Your money will cry in your account definitely. So it's not a tabletop pay.
Okay.
Yes.
So with the breakfast and the lunch and the meals, are they being you pay yourself or it's just deducted from your salary?
That is is a system that is there. It's a system that is there, which is being provided to us by the
service,
the company. Yes, it's not being deducted from our salary. No, it's there because we are working for the ship, so they need to feed us, and the money will not be deducted from your salary. Your salary is different from your money that you're going to use to eat.
Okay.
Yes. So the only thing they can deduct for your salary when you want something extra, or when you want to buy something from the ship, maybe chocolates, maybe beer, and other stuff for your personal use. That's you would get it, you write a check, and they deduct from your salary.
Okay.
Yes.
Take us to an entertainment day on a rig. What do you guys do for fun?
Oh, there are a lot of things. Okay, let's make it this way. With the rigs, it's for a short period of time.
Okay.
So it's work. But then we have a bigger recreational centers. They have the PS5s, they have the games, they have a racing, they have table tennis, they have a gym. A lot of recreational activities. And then the HSC department also have competitions that they put together for us to enjoy ourselves. Yeah. But on the sailing vessels, the only entertainment is the sightseeing. That's the best part of it. Yes, because you move from country to country, you go out and then look at new things.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And
so what has been one of your memorable things? As in, when maybe you stop at a country, what do you do?
when you stop at a country, you want to hurry up and then go and see what they have. Because let's say you've not been to maybe America before.
Okay.
Yes. So all you want to see, I want to go to America.
Okay.
Yeah. So immediately you get to America, you have to go to the captain to take a shore leave.
Okay.
Yes. So you take your shore leave, and then you go and see what's in town. And then with the sailing vessels, it takes a longer time, maybe 9 months, 6 months. So what we want to go and see is nothing. It's nothing so extraordinary because it's like we live among ourselves and we've seen each other for a long time.
Okay.
So when we go outside, we meet new people. We go for sightseeing. We go to the bars, sit down, drink something small, look at the beautiful girls, and then we come back very happy.
So have you had a situation where everybody goes and when returning, people don't return?
Yes. We've had things like that happening. Yes, those that are called jumping of ships.
Okay.
People go to town and then they never return. It happens, but it's not a good thing. So I wouldn't really talk about
But
that.
how do your superiors, how do they handle such situations?
It's a difficult thing. It's a very difficult situation for the captain because he's in charge of the whole ship, and then maybe as a chef, and then your ship is going to maybe Germany, Belgium, America, or then and then the chef didn't return from a shore leave. It's going to be a very difficult task for them because the mess man or somebody has to step in for them. So it is not a good practice though, but it happens.
Yeah.
Yes, because everybody has his personal things that they want to do. So it's not a good. Normally the captains are the people who have serious issues. But with us, we don't care.
Okay, so what are some of the strangest things you've seen on a rig?
There's nothing strange.
Because people, like some people, let's say, I'm using myself as an example.
Yes.
You know how the sea, they said the sea is so dark in the evening. You not see any light. You not see any. You might be hearing noise or something. Is it true?
No, there's nothing strange on sea, and like
No mermaid or anything.
never. There's nothing of that sort. And then I want people to get this. Being on sea is just like being
On land.
on land. But the only thing is that when you come outside the ship, you just look at the sea. It is there. No tree, nothing. But when you are inside, you feel at home. You think you are in your house because everybody is allocated to a room.
Okay.
And then when immediately you get on the ship, you can dress your room as if you are home. Put your picture posters and then everything, picture of your family. You can just so it's when you are outside the ship, but there's nothing strange. The only thing is bad weather, and then the bad weather it's bring pitching or rolling, which maybe when it's for 3 days, 4 days, nobody sleeps on the ship.
Okay.
Yes, and that's a very difficult one, and no seaman wants to meet that, especially even in the kitchen department, because you can even cook, and then all the food will pour away. Yes,
Oh, okay.
and even your freezers, your walk-in freezers, you can pack your things, and then the next day you go, all the stuffs are down. Everything is down. So when we get to those places, it becomes very difficult for everybody. And then eating also becomes very difficult when we face such situations. It becomes that's the only strangest thing. But mami water here and there is not true. It's not true.
So what are some of the advice you will give to people who want to become a chef on the rig?
It's a good job. It's a well-paid job. So if you want to work, everybody is welcome to work. Just that you stay away from home, and then the risk is high. Because when there's fire, when there is sinking, when there is collision, when the ship grounds and come on earth, you have nobody to hold on to. Everybody needs to survive. Yeah, so that's the only difficult part. But when you go to work accident-free and then you are back home, I think it's an excellent job. It's an excellent job.
So where can one find such opportunities on those food?
Oh, with opportunities, there are plenty online. Provided you want to work, you have the attitude to work, you go to the Regional Maritime University to get your certifications, and then you do your necessary research. You can get a job. It's online plenty. You can even sit in Ghana. We have a lot of agents in Ghana. You give them your CV with your documents that you go to the Regional Maritime University to do. When you give it to them, they'll get you the job when you are qualified. When you are qualified, they will give you the job.
Okay. So do you have female also working on
Yes,
the rig?
yes. On the rigs we used to have. No, they weren't plenty though, but we were very happy when we see them. We were very happy because they were like our goddesses. So we treat them with extra care when they were on the ships. But sailing vessels also, some do have women. Yes, but the only difficult thing is that when they are pregnant, they need to stay home and all that.
Okay.
But women are also in the business. You have a lot of women in there. And they have even some women who are captains and then chief engineers, second engineers, even chefs. We have women who are chefs also on sea.
The bathing situation. Do you bath together or everybody has its own?
I think with bathing situation on ship,
everybody
has a room.
Okay, the room have their own.
It's a one-bedroom self-contained for everybody in the ship.
Okay.
Yes, you have your sofa, you have your bed, and you have a very beautiful washroom.
Okay.
Yes, so nobody baths together, everybody sleeps. You have your own room to yourself.
So what has been one of your experience? Give us one bad experience you had on the rig. I mean, you can even
experience. I have never gotten a bad experience, but I think on the rig, there are people who are not well cultured, and then they don't know how to even slice onions and put on fire. But when they come, instead of them saying thank you, they want to just say like some insulting words to insult you. Yeah, that's the only bad experience. But apart from that, there is no bad experience anywhere. When people are happy with food, there's no problem on ship. Yes, but a lot of people who are, when food is bad, people look for faults. Yes, but apart from that, there's no bad experience.
Have you encountered death on the rig before?
Yes.
How was it handled?
Oh, that's what I was saying. There was a time we had a real emergency, and we need to come outside for the gases to come down before we start working. And then on ship also, there was one guy who fell into the sea. When we were sailing, he was doing some inspections, and then I think he didn't tie his harness well, so he fell. Our ship needs to come back, and then rescue team, everybody needs to be on board, check where he is and all that, and then we got him rescued. So these are the challenges we face. So, but there are safety precautions that are working perfectly on ships that don't make these accidents do happen. Yes, they don't normally happen on the ship.
Okay, so Nana, are you married?
Yes, I'm married. I have 2 beautiful daughters. Yes.
So how do they cope when you are not around?
I think with video calls and other stuff, it's just like you are home.
Yeah.
So after your long day at work, you go to your cabin quietly, pray, call your family, do every necessary video call you want to do, and then you get some rest. So we are coping. Sometimes you miss them though, but that is what we want to do. Yes, and there is a saying that no money, no honey. You need to make money.
So my next question is not for you, but I'm sure you've seen people. Do people have relationship on the rig? I said, do people have sex? People get together, get married?
On the ships or on the rig?
On the rig.
On the rig, there's no certain. You see, with this our job, we have very few females in there.
Okay.
So they are well protected.
Okay.
Yes, they are well protected. If even you smile at a lady and then she doesn't like it, she can go and report to you, and the next day you are gone.
Wow.
And they don't take it lightly at all when it comes to sexual harassment.
Okay.
Yeah, so with relationship, fine. When you understand each other and then you want to do it, nobody cares. But when one is not taking it lightly with what you are doing, when the person is going to get you reported and then you are done. You are going home.
Now, since you said you work with other foreigners, do you encounter racist comments and
Oh, that is everywhere. You know, it's it's everywhere. But on ship we have three rules, and then we have three things we don't talk about on ship.
Okay.
One is religion, two is politics, and then the third one is racism. So we'll leave that question there.
Yeah. So how is the journey so far? So give us, are you enjoying it, or you feel you should have chosen a different career?
Oh, with a different career? No, I don't think so. And then today, when I die today and I reincarnate and come back, I'm still going to do the same job. Because I started this work in 2014 till date.
Okay.
And God being so good, it's been a blessing to me. Because everything I've achieved today, I don't think if I was to be working in a hotel, I will get that.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. And I've really thanked God for putting me there. It's a good work.
And I've really enjoyed our conversation together. I'm sure my viewers have also enjoyed, and they've taken notes of one or two. And I'm sure some will also get back to us to give you their contact.
Okay.
So that show them where to start from. Okay. So
thank you very much
for having me on the show.
Thank you very much for bringing me on.
And I'm sure you were all following the interesting conversation with my colleague, and also you've all been exposed to what happened as a chef on the rig. Catch us on the next one. Subscribe, like, and share Potbelly TV.